Welcome back to Making a My Movie. I'm going to read a little short story for you today, and then I'm going to show you the pictures. When I'm reading the story, I want you to be making a movie in your head about what you're here listening to. And remember, it doesn't have to match the pictures in the book. It's your own personal imagination. Here we go. Three mice. Three little mice walked into town. Their coats were gray and their eyes were brown. Three little mice went down the street with woolwork slippers upon their feet. What kind of a mind movie do you see there? What are you hearing? What are you seeing? What are you smelling? What are you feeling? My movie would be, of course, I'm looking at the pictures, but I'm going to put them away for a second. My movie would be maybe some older mice that are dressed in nice clothing are walking down the street, kind of chatting to each other like good friends might do. They're looking for somewhere, maybe stop and have a bite to eat, or maybe they're in a storybook town, or maybe they're in London. That's my mind movie. The colors that the author described, with them being coats, as in their fur, is gray. Their eyes are brown, so that gives me a clue as to what my mice are supposed to look like. So what kind of mind movie do you have? Ready? Second part. Three little mice sat down to dine on curranty bread and gooseberry wine. Three little mice ate on and on till every crumb of the bread was gone. So now I'm thinking these gentlemen mice, or maybe lady mice, or gentlemen, are in a diner or a place where they like to eat together, sitting around the table and they're talking to each other, they're having a good time, and they're eating currant bread, which would be kind of like a raisin type of bread. And they're drinking some gooseberry wine, which is made of gooseberries. But I think I probably have some apple juice or some other kind of drink instead. But these mice are gray coats. They might wear like a tailcoat like the gentlemen of the show world would wear. Or they might be wearing a button-down coat. That's my mind movie. What's yours? Three little mice, when the feast was done, crept home quietly one by one. Three little mice went straight to bed and dreamt of crumbly, curranty bread. So in my mind movie there, I'm seeing these very full mice that have gone home and they've gone to bed, and they are very comfortable, very happy, going to bed like dreamers, like the story of The Night Before Christmas is the kind of images I'm getting in my head. But yours are going to be different, and that's okay. Our experiences are completely different, and that's perfectly fine. Your imagination is what guides you, and my imagination is what guides me. So they can be completely different, and that's perfectly okay. Currants, by the way, are like raisins. I'll put in a recipe for you for raisin bread in the classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and read the story again, and this time I'm going to show you the pictures. The book that I'm reading from is called Poems for the Very Young. It is selected by Michael Rosen and illustrated by Bob Graham. What's really good about this book is that the illustrations match the pictures, and the illustrations match the reading as well. So it all goes together really well. So those illustrations really help to create a good mind movie for you. There you go. Three little mice walked into town. Their coats were gray and their eyes were brown. Three little mice went down the street with woolwork slippers upon their feet. And there's the first picture for you of our mice on the top there. And as our mind movie said, they're wearing their gray coats like the gentlemen of Broadway and those types of shows. And the one has a cane and a top hat, and the other one has a scarf there, and woolwork would be a very comfortable wool slipper. Wool is the thick material that some pajamas are made out of, some robes, and of course slippers are made out of those things. Very thick cotton. Three little mice sat down to dine on curranty bread and gooseberry wine. Three little mice ate on and on till every crumb of the bread was gone. And there's the author's picture of the mice sitting around the table with their wine and their cheese and their juice and their bread. And then they hung up their things like gentlemen or ladies would do on the shelf. Finally, three little mice, when the feast was done, crept home quietly one by one. Three little mice went straight to bed and dreamt of crumbly, curranty bread. In other words, they climbed in their bed and they dreamed of curranty, raisiny, lovely bread that they could share together. So that is a mind movie. What kind of mind movie did you get from our short little story? Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.